So most fabric nowadays is about 42 inches wide. The template I'm using is 10.5 inches. This will make an adult mask in this shape. It has the nose pincing wire in the top. This is the back. This style is good for people with hearing aids so that it's resting on the back of the skull instead of going like around the back of the ear. This one is for a little girl, so it's a smaller template. Also has the nose wire. Here's the top. And I haven't stitched it yet, so it's still with straight pins stuck in it. What I wanted to talk about right now is the fabric. You've got to pre-wash it so that you're sure it's shrank. Put it through your dryer and then iron it quite straight, crisply, and fold it in half lengthwise. So you have a long length like this, and then fold it a second time with the selvage hanging out. Like here, you can see the selvage and the other selvage. And this is my creased line, and then this side is also a double crease. There's a double thickness there. So now with a straight edge, if you bring this right up to this edge, cut it with your rotary cutter. You see where I started here? Because this part was cut. And now I'm continuing that line straight down, and this is about to break away. So that there's, I think maybe the rotary cutting blade has skipped a little spot. But that would just all pull away. All the way down. Now that you've got it, the 10.5 inches, you can lay out the template. Being right-handed, it's easier to cut this way. And then with that being a backward cut, I prefer to use a straight edge like this and cut myself a few slices. Then I lap those up like what's here. I'd lap up. Slice it again, lap it up, and then just go with as many thicknesses as your rotary cutter will handle. You get all 4 of the corners off. It's like this, but this back edge here has never been cut. So as you see, like that's a slice and it's still connecting. It's 2 layers. So as you open it, you're still connected here. You can bring one of these separately out. Move everything so you can see. So these are both the right side. Then when you fold that in, it will still line up. Then you add a slice of muslin to make the mask a little bit more dense. You'll pin it. I usually lay my pins this way to each corner. Stitch all the way around. Start here, come all the way around, stopping. You need this gap to be able to turn your mask inside out. And then this side that has the muslin right behind it becomes the front of the mask, and then this part is against your face. After your stitching is done, then you're going to cut each one of these corners off triangularly just to reduce the bulk in the point before you turn it right side out. Once you've turned your mask, you want to have a nice crisp point, and you won't achieve that if you haven't cut those triangles out. And then you can see where you've turned it right side out. Then you press your backing so that everything lines up. Now you do top stitching all 8 sides, clear around. That will close the gap. And then you will fold in this manner. Just think about that. I'll bring a mask next to it so you can see that you would fold that down. You can do another top stitch. Some people like to stitch this all the way across to the other ear to make the mask a little bit more boxy. I've just been skipping that step. I'm happier with it the other way. And then you fold this up, but you don't leave it there. You twist it. You pivot that 45 degrees so that this, which was running diagonally down in line with this piece, now is up here. And then if you just stitch that pattern like I've shown it in red, I'll show you on this mask. Of course, it shows up much better if it's in a contrasting thread. But hopefully you can see the pattern that's there through the polka dots. And that leaves this channel for you to get the elastic through. Now, if you're using the Atwood rope elastic, comes in about 12 colors now, and this product is sold for, I think, $10 a spool. This spool is quite a bit of it's used. It's a lot fuller when it comes. It's what they sell as, it's measured at 5/32 of an inch. Here's a package still unopened. They're also selling it in a roll of 2,000 feet. And that comes to be 25% off, which is a really good bargain if you're really making a lot of masks. But then you can use thought I had one over here. I have used a child's needle. I guess that's for those punch-out cards. But also the tapestry needles will work. The eye in a tapestry needle is big enough and the point of it is blunt enough to come right through that channel and allow you then to come around, bring your sides together, tie it, move the knot down into that crevice, and you have to singe the ends of this because this unravels type of knitting that it is. But you singe that with a match, both ends, and then tie it. I've shown it like a little bow, and then just like tuck that down in. So I hope this tutorial helps you in your sewing. The templates we're making are being produced on my son's 3D printer. We're selling them for $15 a set plus postage. And I watched the printer right here. Another one is being manufactured. If you've got access to a 3D printer, I will send you the files and you can print these out yourself. The child mask is made in 2 pieces like this. And then the adult is in 3 segments.